Hello everybody, how is it going? My name is Lucas and today we are going to be checking out the Bareknuckle Warpigs. I'm going to put them through a gauntlet of tests so you can hear how they sound. Alright, let's jump right into it. The rest of this review is going to be a lot of talking, so for those who just came here for the playing portion and for sounds, thank you so much for checking it out. Leave me a like on your way out, I'd greatly appreciate it. For those who are going to stay for my talking, I also appreciate you too. So let's talk about the Warpigs a little bit. This is the first time I have ever tried the Warpigs. I bought this guitar from Guitar Center not too long ago, so I got it secondhand. The guitar that was used was my Mayonnaise Duvel. It does have a bolt-on neck and a black Limba body, and we were in drop C. Most of the stuff you heard was from my Axe Effects. I used the Revv Red 1 amp on there, and then for the amp portion of things you heard my Revv 100R, which is behind you, which is pretty much, I used the Red Aggression on it, but it's pretty much the same thing. And I used my Revv Tilt Boost pedal to get things nice and tight. And IR wise for both, it was the GGD Cali detailed SM57 with the also detailed C441, the C441 and the SM57, both were detailed. So let's talk about some other things. I was in drop C. I forgot to mention that. I did use some Kurt Mannigan strings on here. So I had never really tried the Warpigs before I got them in this guitar. And I'm really glad they came with Warpigs because, man, I love these pickups so much. Now, the resistance on these things is a lot. So the bridge, you can get it in a ceramic or an R Mk III. The output is still 21.5 k ohms, regardless of which magnet you get. And the neck is 17.4 with the R Mk III. The EQ layout for the pickups themselves. So the ceramic, a lot of bass, a lot of mid and not so much treble. And the R Mk, it gives you a little bit more mid and a little bit less treble. I think I have the ceramic magnet in here just because of how things kind of react. The profile is very misleading because that wasn't really my experience with them at all. I find they're actually kind of perfect. They're not too bright. They don't really have an overwhelming amount of low end in them. It's there, but it's nice, but it's not overwhelming. And the mids, they kind of sit perfectly. Like, I did not have to fight these pickups to get a good sound. I was used to using a different brand new pickup. It was an active brand new pickup for a very long time, for like 3 years. It's pretty much what I used. And dialing these things in, coming from that, very easy process. I didn't have to fight them, which is important. And I want to make this point. If you get pickups, you should not have to fight them to get the sound you want. So you gotta find a pickup that helps you get that tone you're hearing in your head, and it works well with your stuff, your gear and stuff, and it doesn't fight you. That is what is very important. What surprised me the most about this pickups is that, yes, you have that bare knuckle clarity that's there. You can hear everything. It sounds really good for high gain. But what surprised me the most is that the middle position on these pickups is fantastic. I never usually use the middle position on almost any of my guitars I have. It's just kind of useless. But this one is really good because you get that twanginess that's in there, which obviously if you put it in split coil mode, if you pull the volume knob, this is the way it's set up, you have to get the 4 connector ones to do that, by the way. So when you go in the split coil mode, obviously it's very twangy, but when you're in all the coil mode, when you go in the middle position, that neck pickup gives you that little bit of twanginess, which I like. So if you're like playing live and you don't have time to hurry up and pull for just the split coil modes, you can just use the middle position and it sounds great. It also sounds great for cleans. And the neck pickup, it's pretty much the neck pickup is what makes the whole set now that I'm thinking about it, because it works so well with the bridge. Because when you go in the middle position, like I just finished yammering about, you get that clankiness there, that kind of like spankiness, I guess you could say. And then when you go to the neck, it's kind of a little bassy for cleans. You just kind of got to watch out, so you kind of got to put your bass a little bit down, but that's really nothing. But for leads, I really like the neck pickup. It's not ice picky. It's nice. It's fat and round, which I think a neck pickup should be, because you really don't want a lot of spikiness in there. I've tried a few neck pickups from Bareknuckle before. I did have the VH2, which I actually did a review on that on my Aristides 070, and I really did like the VH2. That's a really good one. The Cold Sweat that's pretty much the two popular neck pickups that you'll hear from forum guys that play high metal. But the Warpig, I think it's better than, it's right up there with the VH2. I was never really a big fan of the Cold Sweat neck, but I really like the neck pickup. It does cleans well, it does leads well, and it makes the middle position actually useful. The bridge pickup, I like it because it slams. It is kind of higher output. You have the clarity that's there. It sounds absolutely insane, in my mayonnaise. I've been playing this guitar for like almost 2 months. I got it about 2 months ago. I've cranked out so many riffs with this thing. The pickups just match the guitar so well. And like I said, I've kind of been away from Bareknuckle for a while because, I mean, I've played the Nail Bomb. I had the Nail Bomb. I had the Cold Sweat bridge-wise. What else have I played? I've played a bunch of them. I've forgotten how many I've played. I've played a bunch of them, but I've never played the Warpigs before, and I absolutely love them. I'm sorry if I'm kind of rambling on here and sharing my thoughts part of it, but another key video you should check out is the one from James Phillips on the Bareknuckle YouTube channel. He did it. He had it in I think he had it in a Regius or a DeVille. I think it's a Regius mayonnaise that he has his in, and he does it in a mix, and he does it in a song, and he has a 7-string set. He nails the tone. Like, the tone he gets in that video is the same tone I get over here, so that's a testament to how good the pickups are. I mean, it's in the same type of guitar, but he nails the tone in there. So if you're worried about the 7-string version, check his out, and you're gonna see they sound pretty much a lot like this. So in conclusion, I know I've been rambling for a while. Should you get the Warpigs? I'm going to say yes. If you play like drop C, if you play metal, if you play drop A flat, if you want to even go lower than that, I usually don't. If you want to go to like drop B flat, not A sharp, it's drop B flat. If you want to go there, if you want to do some low stuff, these are perfect for it. They really are. I was kind of scared away from them for forever, basically, because no one ever really talked about them, because I didn't really know a lot of guys who had them, and people would just recommend them for death metal since they were high output. But these things are extremely versatile. Like, they can do drop C, metalcore, they can do gent, they have a good clean sound when you split them. You have the Aaron Marshall spankiness if you want to split the coils, or if you want to put it in the middle position. They just cover an extremely insane amount of ground for them. And so, guys, do yourselves a favor, check these out. I think these are my favorite Bareknuckles now. And I know a lot of popular sets are, you know, the Ragnarok, and you have the Polymaths, and basically all the periphery SIGs for high gain, or in silos. The silos are really popular too. I like the Warpigs more than all of those. I don't know if I'm biased because that's the ones that I have. But playing with them, they've met and exceeded every expectation that I had for them. So, guys, sorry for my rambling. Thank you so much for sticking around and spending some time with me. Let me know your thoughts on the Warpigs in the comments down below. If you thought this video was cool, leave me a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, you should. I do lots of gear reviews, tutorials. I do giveaways from time to time. I don't want you to miss any of that cool stuff. And guys, thank you so much for sticking around. There's a lot of stuff out there vying for your attention, but you decided to spend it with me, and I am greatly appreciate that. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.